always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I wax my eyebrows and groom them and clean them up, and then also I'm going to be showing you guys how I fill them in and get them all perfect and pretty like this. Disclaimer, I am a professional, so I am not responsible if you wax off your whole eyebrow. Don't come crying to me because I did not tell you to do this. I'm just showing you guys how I clean up my eyebrows myself. It saves me a lot more money than to go get them done and to pay when I know that I could do it, because I have done this in the salon before. I used to wax people's eyebrows all the time, so for me, I am kind of an expert at it. So if you are not confident in doing this method, please don't do it. But it does take practice, and I believe that you can do it if you practice and you set your mind to it. You could do it. And so yeah, just to let you know, I am not responsible if you mess up your eyebrows or wax them off or something. You're just gonna have to draw them back on or something. I don't know, but yeah, so I'm not responsible for that. So with that being said, anyways, let's get on to the video. If you want to see how I clean up my eyebrows, then please keep on watching. So right now all I have on is like foundation. I wasn't gonna do the rest of my makeup just because when I do my brows it's gonna take some off. So I have no makeup on my lids or anything like that. And what you're going to need is just a pre-cleanser, and this one is by Gigi, and you can get this at Sally's Beauty Supply. And then for afterwards, if you want, you can use either aloe vera gel, or you can use this stuff that I have. This is by Gigi as well. This is the post-wax cooling gel. So you can use this gel for afterwards to kind of cool your skin down to not cause irritation. And then you're just going to need some cotton rounds, or you can use cotton balls as well. And then you're going to need Gigi wax strips. All of the brands, the brand that I get is from Gigi, except for the wax pot that I have and the wax itself. You can use Gigi, it works just as good. For the brand that I got, Suddenly Smooth, it came with the wax for free if I bought the warmer, so I went ahead and just bought the Satin Smooth. Otherwise I would have bought the Gigi, but they're pretty much the same as far as the wax and the warmers, and everything else it's pretty much the same. And then you're just gonna need some sticks. I bought these at Sally's as well. I just put it in a little Ziploc bag. And then you're going to need a little brush for your brows to brush them through, and then some tweezers in case the wax doesn't pick up all of the hair, and then just some scissors if you need to trim your eyebrow hairs. And then let me show you the wax pot. So this is my wax pot. This is by the brand Suddenly Smooth, and it has settings on here that you can make it as hot as you want, or I usually put it towards the ends to get it to warm up fast, and then I kind of lower it when it gets to the temperature that I want. And then this top comes off, and it's a little messy because I've spilt it before, which I'm trying not to do right now. And this is the pot, and the wax is inside, if you can see. And pretty much this wax is the pink wax. It's for sensitive skin. They also have different types of waxes, like honey wax for coarse, thicker hair. There's all kinds of different waxes. I'm not sure the names of the other ones, but it just kind of fits right in there, and you just warm it up. And you can purchase all of this at Sally's Beauty Supply. First things first, we're going to use the Prep Cleanser. And we're just going to get a cotton round. We're going to just put a little bit on there. And we're going to cleanse the area. And this will remove any makeup or wipe off any oils that you have on your skin. So that way the wax can really grab hold of those hairs. So we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. And it doesn't burn or sting or anything. It's just like a little cooling effect. And then you want to make sure to get the middle because you're going to wax that as well. This is long overdue. You know how when you just let them grow and you feel embarrassed when you're talking to people because you just feel like they're just staring at your brows when you're talking to them? That's how I feel right now. So here are my brows. And we're going to take this little brush and we're going to brush them up. And then we're going to eliminate all of this hair right now. And what I like to do is cut the strips in half so that way it saves you some because you really don't need them that wide. And they're pretty wide. So I just cut them in half. Then you're going to take your stick and then we're going to dip it inside the wax pot. And then just make sure you spread that wax. You don't need to go in and dip more. I'm going to take the wax strip and you're just going to place it right on top and press down. And then what you're going to do is hold the paper, hold your skin back so that way you get a nice grip and your lid doesn't just like tug so bad. You just kind of hold it tight, pull it back.
And then count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
And then as you can see, all that hair. So bad. So what I do is I just like to fold it in half and then pick up any leftover wax. I just kind of press it and pick up any leftover. Now I just comb them down and we're going to do the top area. Be very careful not to go too close to your brow because when you set the paper on, it's going to kind of squish it down. And then what I like to do is hold it vertically, and I just like to spread the wax going all the way down. And it's okay if you get some baby hairs, it's not going to really affect. We're going to place it right on there. And then the same thing, we're going to hold this piece and then hold your skin back and then just 1, 2, 3, and then tops are not as bad as the bottom, but it picks up hair very well. And then if you see any hairs that you need to get, just go ahead and tweeze any, if you see any leftover little hairs that maybe the wax might have missed. Here we go. And then just brush away. So now we're going to do the other side. We're gonna hold the skin up and then we're gonna pull down. So pretty much you want to pull in the opposite direction of your hair growth, and that's really going to just pull the hairs out. Now we are going to take the post wax cooling gel and this is just going to soothe any irritation, because sometimes people get bumps after doing this, like little welts from the pooling of the hair. It just sometimes causes irritation, but usually goes down in a few hours. You're going to be red, so don't freak out. So next I'm going to show you how I fill in and conceal my brows. First I'm going to take a little bit of my foundation that I had on. This is the Maybelline Fit Me and my Real Technique sponge. I'm just going to put a little bit on the sponge. Just a little bit. And I'm going to dab on the top of my brows because of that just like cut off from whenever I did the wax. So first I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, and this is in the shade medium brown, and we're just going to fill in the brows. Just very lightly. And just kind of flick it up in the front, depending on how your eyebrow hairs grow. And then we're going to outline the top. And I'm using a very light hand. You don't want to make it too harsh. And it's okay if you kind of go out of the line, because we're going to go back with the concealer and clean it up. And then you're just going to take the brush and you're going to brush through, and this is going to soften any harsh lines. I'm going to be using my Brow 8 Morphe palette, and this just has a lot of different color brow powders, and then also I'm going to be using the concealer that it has in here just to outline my brows, and it really makes them look super sharp and clean. We're going to take the Brow 8 palette and we're going to be using the Morphe M165 angled brush, and I'm just going to be using a very light powder. This one, I always use this one, so that's why it's hitting pan. But I'm just going to color in the ends, well, like the middle to the ends of my brow, just because I like this part to look more natural. I don't like my eyebrows looking really harsh. And I like to use pencils and powders the most instead of pomades, just because I really don't like them to be really harsh. But I also have a lot of eyebrow hair, so I feel like pomades are more for people that don't really have that much brow hairs, because the pomades stay better. And when you have more hair, the powders is gonna grab onto the hair more. than people that don't have hair. But it's whatever you prefer. Next, we're gonna take a flat synthetic brush. I'm going to pick up some of that concealer. And you just wanna outline it. I really like using a flat brush or something that's like with a really sharp edge because it really helps you control the concealer. And we're going to do the same thing on the top. But this time we're going straight across. And then work your way down. Next we're going to blend out with a blending brush. This is the Morphe M173. And it's just a buffing brush to buff out any concealer. Gonna take my sponge and I'm going to go over the top just to make sure everything is nice and blended out. Next, you're going to take a brow gel. The one that I really like is the Gimme Brow Gel, and I'm in the number 3. But I currently ran out, so for now I'm just gonna use a clear brow gel. Well, it's not really a brow gel, but it's the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara, which you can substitute it for a brow gel. So what I like to do is just tame them. That is it for how I do my brows. Hopefully this video helps you out and teaches you and shows you how to fill them in correctly, and also how to wax your own eyebrows, because it does save you a little bit of money. If you guys like this video, then please give me a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be coming back at you with another video soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye.